Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am very excited for today's video because we have a new release from Natasha Denona, and I'm actually very excited about this one because this collection looks very different from what we usually see from her. So let's go ahead and get into it. Natasha Denona just came out with her Valentine's Day collection, which is the Berry Pop collection. And the one thing that caught my eye from this collection was this right here, the Cheek Trio. I usually don't buy, cheek products from Natasha just because I always feel like the shades that she comes out with isn't really gonna look the best on my skin tone. So I'm really not too familiar with her cheek formulas, but also in this collection they did have a lipstick and a lip liner, but you guys know that I do not really like red type of lips, so I passed on that. But this right here, I was like, I need to get it. I got this on Natasha's website. She usually does early access. If you log into your account, you can purchase it 2 days before it actually launches everywhere, which I like that. So I got this super fast. I got this in 2 days, which was really nice. So this does retail for $48, but if you ever order off her website, which I highly recommend doing, you can get 15% off with, an affiliate code from any content creator that you love. I feel like there are a lot of discount codes out there. I don't have one, but I'm sure you guys can find one from any other creator that you guys probably watch. I am very excited about this because this is not the typical pinky tone blush that we get from Natasha. We have a more berry tone shade. I feel like this shade looks pretty promising. Let's get into this because like I said, I am not familiar with her cheek formulas. I don't know what to expect about any of these. In this palette, we get a cream blush, which is a cranberry matte shade, has an advanced gel technology, supposed to give one stroke creamy coverage and a subtle flushed finish. Middle shade is a tinted glow base, which I think is very interesting. I'm a little bit intrigued about this one. I don't know what to expect, but I'm intrigued. It has antioxidant lychee extract, luminous hydrating oils, and it's a creamy formula that uses 3D printing technology for elevated payoff. It also has a coral red tint with a golden nude glow. You can kind of see it in the pan. It's really pretty. And then we have a Dream Glow highlighter, which is a flattering icy pink champagne shade. Ooh, icy kind of scares me. A gel to powder formula that adds a smooth, ultra shine radiance to all skin tones. Since it's a red collection, I thought it was only fitting to pull out my Allie Dawson X Bling brushes red brush set. This together, so pretty. I do want to swatch this. Oh, it feels soft. It feels like silk. Literally, that's how silky this is. Oh, okay, pigment. Let's see about this one. Okay, this one feels more creamy to me. It literally feels wet. Yeah, it's a literal cream. I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe a cream to powder is what I thought. Ignore the makeup on my hand, but it is a cream, but it's so pretty. Okay. It's a little bit more sheer. Definitely gonna have to build this up, but it's so pretty. And then let's swatch the highlighter. Yep, it's like a regular powder highlighter. Definitely does feel super silky though too. Oh yeah, it's very icy. That highlighter shade, I don't know how it's gonna look on me. So we're gonna start off with the blush. I feel like because it's a cream formula, I feel like I should go a little bit more denser with my brush. I'm just gonna take some on this brush right here. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. All right, that's one layer. I wonder if I'm using a good brush. I don't know if I have to go super dense, but it does have a lot of pigment to it. Oh, ooh, that is pretty. That is so pretty. I like that. That is gorgeous. Okay. So I'm just gonna grab some more. So let's do the other side. I wanna layer these too. So I'm going in with a couple of layers. You guys know I like a lot of blush. Also, my face is set. So I set everything with the powders, but I really wanna see how, these formulas act on top of a powdered face. This blush It's giving pigment. It's so pretty. Shows up very beautifully on my skin tone. It's also very buildable, as you guys saw. I'm gonna take my F33 brush and let's try out these creams. I'm not too sure what kind of brush to use for this. I don't know if I should use a brush for these because it's like literally a cream. Okay, so I have some on the brush and I'm just going to swipe this on top. I don't know if this brush is good for this. Kind of acts like a blush topper. Is this picking up foundation or not? I just don't know if this is the right brush for this. Editing Tati here. Why did I swipe that brush on my face? Why did I swipe? It's a cream. Why did I do that? Here's the thing. I don't usually use liquid highlighters or cream highlighters, but I swear in this moment, it's like I really don't know what I'm doing right now. I just had to say something about that because I was like, what? Of course it's gonna pick up your foundation, girly. You swiped it on your face. Let's try the finger on the other side since this is literally a cream. And let's just see, ooh, how this looks. I don't know, it's very interesting. I don't really know how I feel about the cream. I think it looks really pretty on, but I can't really tell if it's like picking up my foundation. I do think the brush on this side kind of picked up the product underneath. You guys see, like when I turn forward, it kind of looks, see this side where I use the brush, I feel like it definitely did pick up product, so you can kind of see a shadow where I use the brush right here. I'm just gonna take my powder puff and kind of like press over this. I don't know how I feel about the cream. It's not horrible. I definitely think using your finger is better, but I don't know in what, like I don't know if I would want to reach for the cream. I'm just going back in with some more powder blush to kind of fix this side. I do have this brush right here, the F35 brush for the highlighter. So I'm just going to use this. I'm a little nervous because it does say it is icy. Oh, that's pretty on the nose. Okay, let's try here. Oh, it's actually really pretty. I'm not opposed to this highlighter. I kind of wish that the highlighter was more gold than icy. Let's try this on the eyes. I'm just gonna use this blush for a little monochromatic look. Ooh, yes, pigment. Very, very pigmented. If you are the kind of person that loves a more monochromatic look, this would be literally perfect. I was sitting here thinking as I was blending, maybe a sponge might work with this tinted glow base better. I don't know if I'm gonna put this glow on the base, but maybe let's do a little bit of the highlighter. And let's see how that looks, because this might actually be better. Or maybe I should have kept it matte, I don't know. Actually, it's kind of pretty. So you can get a completed eye look using this. Wow, that is actually a really pretty eye look. Let me finish up the rest of the face. I did go back and add a little bit more powder blush on top. Let's get into my first impressions on this palette after using it for the first time. This is such a new formula to me, so I really did not know what to expect from this formula. The blush, I like it. It's very buildable, which I do have to get a little bit used to. I'm so used to taking my brush, dipping it in my blush, and applying it and having a lot of pigment because it is like a powder. But this one, since it is a cream blush that's more of like a cream to powder, it's more buildable. And I feel like for those of you who don't like a pigmented blush, this formula might be your jam, okay? But me, I have to get used to it, especially because, you know, I really have to work my brush in to build it up to get this intensity. But I'm not mad at it though. I don't know if a lot of people are fans of the cream base here, but for me, I could have truly done without it, okay? I would have loved to have two cream blushes and then the highlighter and I would have been good to go. I do feel like with this base, there is a learning curve to it, so if you're not used to it like me, then you're probably gonna be like, I don't know about this, you know? But if you are a fan of this formula, please let me know how you like to apply it because it is a true cream. For me, I feel like either it was my brush that I used or the fact that I tried to put this cream on top of a set powder face, it picked up my foundation on this side of my face, but then when I went in with my finger, it was a little bit better going on top of the powder blush. It's interesting. Now we have a normal powder highlighter here, which was definitely the easiest product I used today. This highlighter is more on the icy side, so I don't really know how this is gonna look on, you know, all skin tones. For me, it is a little bit too icy for my liking, but the formula is nice. It's a nice, solid, smooth highlighter formula. It's very, very, you know, creamy like. On the eyes, I think it is very pretty, and I feel like that's how I'm going to use this highlighter, more so on the eyes or as an inner corner type highlight. Also love how, you know, the cream blush went on the eyes as well. It's such a great, easy, one and done palette. You can literally use this for an eye look and for your base. You probably could even use this creamy middle shade on your lips, you know, if you want to just get a little bit extra. But for my first time trying this out, it's very interesting. I do feel like the blush shade is gonna work on a lot more skin tones, you know, this time around, as opposed to her last trio palette. For my first time really diving into these formulas, it's interesting. Now I know what to expect from these. Will I repurchase another trio palette? I don't know. The shades would really, really have to sell me to get me to buy another trio palette, but I'm very, very happy that I picked this up and got it to try it out since I'm not familiar with these formulas. If you are a fan of these, then I think this is a really cute collection. It's something a little bit different from her usual Valentine's Day collections, and I don't really feel like you'll be too disappointed with this one if you already know and love, you know, Natasha's formulas. I will definitely keep using it to try it out and really, really formulate my, you know, my final thoughts on these formulas. That is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think about this? Are you picking it up? Are you skipping out on it? Are you waiting for a sale? Because that is very important too. Let your girl know down below, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.